Billings police were led on a high-speed pursuit through Billings late this afternoon. We were able to briefly catch footage of several police cars running through the downtown area near the YMCA. And it seems now that the car has ended up on 6th Avenue North and 29th. Q2's Mitch Laggy is out there and going to keep us updated with more information as we continue through this newscast. We will keep you updated with more information as we get it. In Shepherd, where the school board announced yesterday Shepherd School Superintendent Scott Carter was placed on administrative leave with pay. It's on a post the Shepherd High School Facebook page. Board Chairman Carl Openshaw said Carter allegedly engaged in conduct that violated school district policy, adding at no time was there any risk to the safety of students or school staff. We have reached out to Carter and the school board for comment, but have not heard back yet. Well, pending a review of the allegations against Carter, the Board of Trustees will appoint a temporary superintendent to ensure minimal disruption to school activity. And around 9 o'clock this morning, Missoula police started investigating the discovery of a body. It was located in a culvert near Catlin and South 4th Street. Now, we have very little information. It's not available at this time. It's an ongoing investigation, and police are unsure how long the body was submerged and whether it's a male or female. The coroner is leading the investigation and will have more information in the coming days. The circumstances about the death are being investigated. The Missoula Police Department, Missoula County Sheriff's Office, and Missoula Fire Department are among those responding. Over to Cascade County Court Friday, Judge Greg Pinsky handing down sentences with unique circumstances for two people who pretended to be veterans. Ryan Morris and Troy Nelson claimed to be military veterans in an effort to receive lesser sentences and enter Judge Pinsky's Veterans Treatment Court. During yesterday's proceedings, Judge Pinsky made it clear their dishonesty and acts of stealing valor will not be tolerated. Pinsky made Morris and Nelson watch a video of a stolen valor suspect being confronted by a member of the armed forces. He then read the names of Montanans who have died in Iraq and Afghanistan. Morris, who was convicted of burglary, was sentenced to 10 years in prison with 3 years suspended. Nelson received 5 years in prison with 2 suspended for a criminal possession of dangerous drugs conviction. After they complete their sentences, Judge Pinsky has some other contingencies before they can be considered for parole.
You will be wearing a placard that reads as follows. I am a liar. I am not a veteran.
Pinsky ordered Morris and Nelson to wear those place cards at the Montana Veterans Memorial on each Memorial and Veterans Day. They'll also be required to personally handwrite the names of all 6,756 Americans killed in Iraq and Afghanistan wars, as well as the obituaries of the 40 Montanans killed in those wars. Write letters of apology to multiple veteran organizations and complete 441 hours of community service. And the 2 major hailstorms in less than a week causing problems for especially farmers and their crops. Whether it's always a concern for farmers and those who bring their crops to downtown Billings on Saturdays, but they say it's been a good season so far. The recent hail caused some problems for local growers, but everyone had plenty to sell today at the Yellowstone Valley Farmers Market. Garden in Lockwood lost some of its crops and had some hail damage, but farmers learned to anticipate the effects of challenging weather.
I can remember probably 25 years ago maybe that there was a pretty severe hail in August and pretty much everything got hailed out then. I think it's done pretty well. I think he's had a nice representation today.
Every year something doesn't produce as well as it did the year before. You can't really do anything about it. No sense in getting upset about it. You can't control it. So you just do what you can and pick what's ready.
Farmers in the Shepherd Huntley area have also had some crop damage. One farmer called the damage devastating. Others in the area also have huge damage, including the Huntley Project Museum. The main building and some old buildings have been damaged, and some storage buildings on the 10.5-acre property may not be able to be repaired.
We have a schoolhouse that's closed right now, and we have just several buildings that are closed off because of the damage and just not ready to be inhabited yet. It's massive. A lot of farmers lost their crops. It's tough for the whole community. It's been a devastating 2 weeks, really.
Well, car enthusiasts brought out some history to the Huntley Project Museum. The Anything Goes car and motorcycle show comes a week after the Threshing Bee. The car show also gives a look at history. This 1937 Chrysler Royal has been built up with four-wheel drive and a 500 cubic inch Cadillac engine. The owner also added all kinds of other touches for the unique car.
I tell people I don't go to bars, I don't watch football. This is me. I was just going for unusual because a lot of cars blend in. As beautiful as all of these cars here, they can blend in because there can be another one just like it. And I don't have anybody that has anything like this.
And the money raised goes to help the Huntley Project Museum. More women are getting guns in the last decade. The number of concealed handgun permits has increased 273% to over 17 million permit holders. 34% of those are women, and Kai Beach looks at what's driving this.
With her finger on the trigger and her eyes on the target, Elena Stockton says she's working on her personal safety. Outside the gun range,
so this is a 6-bedroom house.
Stockton is a real estate agent.
An additional mother-in-law apartment in the basement.
She wants to make a sale.
Additional living space.
But more importantly, she wants to stay safe.
You can't rely on law enforcement. They can't be everywhere all the time.
To help keep her protected, Stockton's brokerage recently gave her these safety tips.
Make sure that if you were to escape by the back door, you could escape from the backyard.
And while she appreciates the advice, Stockton is now taking matters into her own hands by the way of a 9mm.
Yeah, I like both of those.
Stockton is practicing shooting a handgun.
It seems heavy.
So she can eventually carry it to her open houses.
What impact does training have on your career now and your safety in your career?
I think training, honestly, is the most important thing. It does give you a sense of safety, you know, in being, not just in real estate, but in being in public.
We're learning more women like Stockton are getting their concealed carry permits. In a recent study, the Crime Prevention Research Center found that between 2012 and 2018, the number of women in the United States with concealed carry permits increased by 207%.
You want something that's going to have what? Stopping power. And hollow points are not going to just try and go through you, they're going to go through all of you.
At the Guns for Everyone gun shop, they're holding a concealed carry class specifically for women.
Make sure there's no space, yeah, right there.
These women studying to get their concealed carry permits say they're motivated by everything from mass shootings to personal safety.
I've been in those situations. I don't want to feel like I can't do something. Even if something bad happens to me, I want to know that I tried to do something and I